And the Canes will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And the returner will be dragged down. So Florida's return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Finds the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going up top. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. Afterburner's coming. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Snowed under by the defense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the corner. Try to barge their way in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play play turned into a disaster. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the one on 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Quinn. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air, it's Holstein. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The give to the tailback. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Gators will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The give to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. All teed up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Jordan. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. And the Canes are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense.
Wow, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Miami 8, Florida 7.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give and tick, 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 tick. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Cooper. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Keep throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. After run, now throw. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Gators!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal range.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. He's got it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. He wants to throw. Coming after him. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and rest.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hoped for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Canes! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Number 15.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Fires the pass, intercepted. They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it and get that clock running. On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.